Yo, you back?
Con. All right. The water. And I mean, and that's off the chain. Like we were just, man. DJ Trump is tearing away anybody that comes in over the border. He's tearing the children away from the parents and putting them in camps, in internment camps for kids, man. And then one of his cabinet gonna come out of his mouth talking about some, you know, in the Bible it says that you're supposed to obey your government. Showing you how much of a demon these so-called white people are, man. These devils. Man, look, and our people are so stupid. They'll sit there and say, "Well, oh no, we're not in no captivity. All right, we're not in no type of slavery. None of that. Okay, we're free. We're saved. You're not saved. There is nothing about this situation that you're in that says anything about salvation. Okay, nothing. When your door, when somebody could come knocking at your door out of nowhere and then pull you into a draft, that ain't safety, because that's what's coming. That's another thing that's coming, a mandatory draft. And another huge thing that's getting ready to take place is them forcing the microchip on you. That's another huge thing that's getting ready to come, all right? But we're saved, right? Continue that.
All right. It's Isaiah 31:6. It said, "Turn ye unto him from whom the children of Israel have deeply revolted." Yeah, it said, "Turn ye from him from whom the children of Israel have deeply revolted." You know what I mean? They revolted from Yahawah, basically. They turn their back on the Most High. They do what they want to do. They follow the spirit of the other nations, not the spirit of the Most High. This is Isaiah 33:1. It said, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealeth treacherously, and they deal not treacherously with thee." It said, "When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee."
Well, what does the scripture say? The scripture say, "At noonday, when thou goest to feast," roughly paraphrasing, the Lord is going to bring you damn devils down, man. Once you damn devils have so-called realized your dream of total world dominance, all right. When you come to the zenith of your agenda, the Most High going to destroy you suddenly. Okay, you damn devils, you so-called white people, and all of you out here that's down with this system, that's down with their laws, that's down with they due process. You gonna die right along with them. You 2/3, all right?
So this is it says, "O Lord, be gracious unto us. We have waited for thee. Be thou their arm every morning, our salvation also in the time of trouble." It says, "O Lord, be gracious unto us. We have waited for thee. Be thou their arm every morning, our salvation also in the time of trouble."
God, that's the elect right there. That's the attitude that the elect have. We waiting on the Lord. Alright, read that again.
It's Isaiah chapter 33:2. It says, "O Lord, be gracious unto us. We have waited for thee. Be thou their arm every morning, our salvation also in the time of trouble."
Alright? That's and really again, that's what the elect is saying. The elect are looking for salvation. We're looking for the Lord to have mercy upon us. Lord willing, we be of that number. Me and this brother, we waiting on the Lord to basically bring us up out of this destruction. See, we acknowledge that we're still in captivity. And also we acknowledge that we're in this captivity because we came up against the Most High. So our thing is, let's get right so we can be saved. Okay? We waiting upon the Lord though. Go ahead and bring that.
So Isaiah 33 and 6. It says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure."
You like, nah, why you say nigger in there?
They don't want us to stop there. We doing too many bad things. Read that is harder, man.
It's Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure."
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, everything here, material, all right, that everything here that constitute goods, that's all going to pass away. That's all going to be destroyed. All right? And with that is going to go the pride of these damn devils, man. Among our people as well. Read that one more time, bro.
It's Isaiah 33 and 6.
God.
"In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure."
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Basically, all this gonna be destroyed.
It has to be, yeah. All this is polluted. You see what I'm saying? Everything you see around you is absolute pollution. The world is totally out of course right now. If you look around you, all you see is folly. You got rats in power. You see what I'm saying? Our women are totally out of order. They walking around with what used to be clothes and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our men out here that's melanin like us, that come from this nation like us, they're walking around with weak, feminine ass spirits. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, listen, I know something fucked about lives. Okay, two men walk the street kissing. You got in front of a young kid, and a young kid, fucked up in the head, and think it's okay for two men be kissing each other. They fucked up for life, man. I can confuse them. I can confuse them.
Read.
It's Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure."
This is why it's imperative that we have wisdom, man. Because and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's only gonna be more of that same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's being pushed even in children's TV shows now. Being a homo is all right. They're being homo is a normal thing.
Right, being gay is okay. Now.
Yeah.
If their favorite line is we all sin though. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. But that's one of the greater. That's.
Yeah, that is one of the graver sins.
What they call it a capital punishment.
Capital, yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous out here. This whole world is saturated in wickedness. So it's got to be destroyed. You got something? Go ahead, bring it.
It's Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16.
God, bring that.
"Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate.
None.
For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them."
That's the Lord speaking. The Lord said that of my mouth I commanded it. Bring that again.
It's Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16.
That's it.
"Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them."
Question. Do you see yourself on this sign?
Yeah.
All right. Which one? Which tribe are you? And see, this is the slave names we were given, and this is our actual names in the Hebrew.
I'm a Negro.
You so-called Negro, right? So that's Judah. All right. So in your spirit, when you look around you, you're supposed to be vexed. You see what I'm saying? Because this is not a world that sane people should be living in and saying, "Well, damn, I can get used to this." No. Look behind you. Really? You see what I'm trying to show you? But you got kids walking up and down the street. But you pushing this truth. Hey man, like one time we was out during Halloween. You feel what I'm saying? Hey man, stop cussing. There's kids out here. But look at the stuff they're already exposed to. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of hypocrisy and folly out here. Yeah, you feel what I'm like? Yo, it was a lot. Yo, man, look.
He started cursing and stuff like that.
Himself. You see what I'm saying? But he's not going to tell these people to shut down their boutique.
Hell no.
Nah,
Of course not.
he ain't going to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's not going to tell them. He's not going to tell them dealers to stop selling. But he'll try to shout the truth down.
They only give me a hard time.
Yeah, I mean, we used to be over there, and they said the owner, not like mind you, yo, these people over there selling drugs. We seen transactions, the people there panhandling. Yeah, so the owner of the store said that he was gonna come down here himself and call the police on us and all this stuff. So we just moved across the street.
Listen, man, I'm Muslim, you know what I mean? But like, listen, it's all the same. It's all the same. Like I respect everybody religion. It's all the same, bro. That's how listen. I love one different thing. I love learning shit. Like all the same. I appreciate what's going on here. I mean, more people like yo. Seriously, like, I mean, it's not gonna change though. It's not gonna change.
Well, I mean, but like we just got done saying, the earth has to be cleansed. You see what I'm saying? And we're coming to that.
Yeah.
Lord willing, us speaking, we actually put a spirit on you to lift you up out of whatever folly that you're in, and you come to the realization of who you truly are. See, one thing we're not going to do is lie to you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The scriptures even tell you the Lord is not a man to lie, and it's His Spirit that brought us here. We was in the world. We didn't think about this. Not at all. We wasn't thinking about, hey man, what's my nationality? Where do I fit on this order of things? We wasn't thinking about that. We had got plucked up by the Lord. Better yet, it's a scripture that says the Lord waiteth at the door and knocketh. You know what I'm saying? And if thou open the door and let him in, he will sup with you. So that's kind of what's happening right now. You're being sealed with the word because we're bringing the word out to you, telling you, listen, you're an Israelite. All these other nations are your enemies, including them people out there in especially those Ishmaelites. We call them Ishmaelites. They're Arabs, actually.
Right.
All right. They're your enemy. Okay. Islam, you don't want to be following that. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Look up the trans-Saharan slave trade. That'll give you all the proof you need. Look that up when you get a chance. The trans-Saharan slave trade. Trans-Saharan. That's how Islam became very popular among our people. Just like that plantation Christianity that our people are into, Islam got beaten into us too. I'm just saying, again, we're just bringing you the truth. It's the spirit that got to pull you in at the end of the day. We're out here harvesting, but it's the Lord that's going to reap the increase at the end of the day. So if you were sealed by this, there was the spirit that sealed you. All we were was His mouthpiece. Bring it. Yeah, you want to hear this scripture right quick?
So Revelation chapter 3 verse 20. It said, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me."
And will sup with him and he with me. See, you're being called. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, that's it, bro. You were on your way to do something?
Yeah, it was
all right.
Yeah, we need to eat. Listen, keep doing what y'all doing. It's like, yo, for real,
We have to.
Keep going.
Yes,
Seriously.
we're compelled by the Spirit to do it. We
Listen,
got you.
listen, keep doing it. Let me safe, okay?
You too now. Lord, really, he gets brought up out of that, man. Continue that, bro.
Yeah, 'cause I was about to pull and we're
Start firing.
Well, I was like, I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
We be doing that like every week or something.
Exactly. Yeah, bring that up.
Slaki, it says, Revelation chapter 5 verse 9.
That's it.
And they sung a new song saying, "Thou art worthy to take the book." Slaki. I didn't even read it.
Let's all get out here. I just happened, man. Yeah, bro. That's it. Hey, you say Muslim, so what does that go to show you? You see what I'm saying? He probably, again, Lord willing, he's not going to lean upon his own understanding. Lord willing, he's going to start searching the scriptures now. Oh, dang, that's what this say? You see what I'm saying?
Currently on 300 block.
Yeah, check
When
that.
you get close to 2nd Street, you're going to see like a little crowd out.
I appreciate it. So did you want to end on this or keep going?
I mean, it's just 15 minutes.
All right, might as well finish that up. Okay.
These are Proverbs. These are Proverbs chapter 11 verse 21.
All right.
It said, "Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered."
That's it. Though hand join in hand. All right. the hand joined in hand, showing you that at the end of the day, all right, no matter what situation may be, the wicked are not going to be acquitted. All right, the Lord don't forget, and the Lord is not a respecter of persons. All right, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, yeah, like the so-called white man, he don't forget. Like just say, like if you committed a crime or nothing or something like that, he's not gonna let it slide.
According to his statutes, yeah. According to his statutes,
yeah, he's gonna hold you accountable for it, and the Lord is doing the same thing.
absolutely. All right, like the brother just got done saying, Esau not gonna let you off. But if you do a crime, especially if it's against a woman, Salakia, the Spirit got me bringing that out again. Okay, especially if it's against a woman. All right, you're not getting off easy, man. You're gonna be held accountable, even if it was totally justified. Your woman thought she was gonna talk to you like you was a nigga on the street, so you had to show her what niggas on the street get as far as treatment. All right.
You going to jail now?
Okay, good.
But I'm like, I mean, I can't see how any dude, not even if he didn't have no power or nothing like that. An uppercut coming like that should generate some power. How she just get up, like she must have been used to getting hit like that.
Exactly. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's off the chain. Actually, I never thought about that. That's true. Actually,
It was like a telegraph, like
he held back what he didn't hold back then.
Yeah, like as if he was trying to hit her with like all his powers. Like,
God, telegraph. Yeah, exactly. You get it, bro. You got it. Right.
So, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. And who's the seed of the righteous? The seed of the righteous is Israel. Israel is going to be delivered. No matter, in the kingdom, the elect's going to be delivered on this side, but the nation of Israel is going to receive the kingdom. Behold the righteous. Salakia. Do you have anything?
Let's see. This is the book of let me see. I can go ahead. I was gonna say.
So Proverbs 11 and 14, where no counsel is, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety.
Read that again. Actually, that was beautifully spoken.
It says, it's Proverbs chapter 11 verse 14, where no counsel is, the people fall, but in a multitude of counselors there is safety.
You saw that. You saw an example of that with the guy that just was standing here. You see what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, man, I totally agree. This place is totally fucking done, man. You see what I'm saying? And then he got sealed with the Spirit. So when it's all said and done, read that again. Actually, that was, man.
It said, where no counsel is, the people fall, but the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
With the multitude of counselors, there is safety, man. Why is that? Because within a multitude of counselors, there's direction. All right. What's a perfect example? What's a perfect example of that? Okay. If you was to go into a place where there's no stop signs and cars are just zooming by willy-nilly and shit, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, somebody's gonna crash into another vehicle. There's no order there. See what I'm saying? But now go to a place where there's traffic signals that you abide by. You know what green means. You know what red means. There's direction there. The people don't crash into each other, and people are wondering, okay, who's gonna take care of this issue? How? All right. In the Spirit, it's the same exact thing. Go to a place where there's lawlessness and there's no so-called government. So-called. All right? So-called government. It's total destruction and disorder. But now you go into a place where there's actually a system set up that makes sense. The people are going to be safe because there's actual direction there, man. Right now, you're seeing direction actually being ushered to the people as we speak. Right now, we're bringing the direction. We're basically forwarding the direction of the kingdom. All right? Before the kingdom comes. We're setting up the standard as we speak now. That dude's engine is smoking. Yeah, it's H3. I think that's what's that called? Oh, it's a cruiser. FJ cruiser. That dude's smoking a little bit. I saw a little bit of smoke coming out of that. Bring that, whatever you got.
This is Proverbs 13 and 9. The light of the righteous rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out.
That's it. The lamp of the wicked shall be put out, man. Like I remember the very first video that I watched was called "Lights Out on America," which that's spiritual because at the end of the day, man, ever since I watched that video, like everything just clicked. This place is slowly but surely going out, and when it finally does totally go out, that's it, man. Game over for wickedness. Read that again.
This is Proverbs 13 and 9. The light of the righteous rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out.
And permanently too. All right. The lamp of the wicked shall be put out. I got a scripture in the book of Jeremiah real quick. All right, because man, no matter what nobody want to say, again, when you're wicked, guess what that means? That means you're adverse to righteousness. You're against everything that is good. Wicked, sinister, left. Okay? Just like the majority of our people. Wicked is all hell. Having no kind of knowledge to do the right thing. All right? Especially our women. Go ahead, bro. You got something? I was gonna say get Jeremiah, the second chapter, the 30th verse, Jeremiah 2 and 30.
It's Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 30. It said, in vain have I smitten your children, they receive no correction.
He's talking about the wicked of the nation of Israel. Read that again.
It's Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 30. In vain have I smitten your children, they receive no correction. Your own swords have devoured your prophets like a destroying lion.
Okay? Like a destroying lion. Your own swords, man. Because at the very end of the day, guess what? Man, our people hate correction so much that they'll come after anybody that's giving them direction. All right? You can't, our children, man, kids, especially these little niggas out here, you can't tell them nothing nowadays, man. And no matter how much correction you put on them, they're not trying to hear it. Yeah, yeah, something. I was gonna say,
all right, it said, O generation, see ye the word of the Lord. Have I been a wilderness unto Israel, a land of darkness? Wherefore say my people, we are lords, we will come no more unto thee.
Read that again.
It said, O generation, see ye the word of the Lord. Have I been a wilderness unto Israel, a land of darkness? Wherefore say my people, we are lords, we will come no more unto thee.
Okay, so I mean, and that's the question at the end of the day. Have the Lord, as it is written here, have the Lord been a wilderness unto Israel? And the answer to that question is no. Okay? The Lord hath never been a wilderness unto us. But when we pissed him off, guess what? He basically threw us down. Alright? Which was righteous. That's why in the book of Micah it talks about the Lord's righteous indignation. We got to bear up his righteous indignation because we sinned against him. Alright? His righteous anger. Oh boy. Continue that actually.
Keep going. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 32. It said, can a maid forget her ornaments or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me days without number.
Days without numbers, man. The Lord's people have totally forgotten them. All right? That joint ain't ancient as that. Alright? Our people have totally forgotten the Lord. Totally forgotten the Lord. They hold fast unto vanity now, man.
Listen, baby, I said, look, think about this.
Man,
I said,
read that again.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 32. Can a maid,
Chapter 2, verse 32.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 32. Can a maid forget her ornaments or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me days without number.
God, days without number, man. God. For a very, very long time, our people have totally thrown away the Lord, man. Thrown away his statutes and his commandments. All right? So much so now that us bringing it out to you, you become offended at it. Yeah, let's end off with that.
This Proverbs chapter 1 verse 20. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse. In the opening of the gates in the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
God. How long? All right? How long will you continue in your folly, man? So when your destruction comes, okay, I want that to be the one thing on your mind. All right? You thought it was a game for a very long time. Read that again.
It says how from the top. All right, for Proverbs 1 and 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
There you go. How long? When is that light bulb going to click in your head that, yo, this is not who we are. This is not what we're supposed to be. It's going to be too late by the time you come to that understanding. Again, especially you women. All right? You got something to add to that, bro?
It is Sirach chapter 4 verse 22. It said, be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish and the extreme age that contend with those that are young. Thus shalt thou be truly learned and approved of all men living. Yeah, so it says, be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish. And that word informed, it's a note that says rebuke. So what does the word rebuke mean? The word rebuke means to basically correct. And our people don't like being corrected. They want to be right all the time. It's not about truth. It's about being right.
Yes.
When you should be concerned about the truth coming out. It said, be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish and the extreme age that contend with those that are young. Just like how the lady that came up there, you know what I'm saying? She thinks probably, that's why we kind of just ignored her. The Spirit was saying just ignore her. Because if we'd have started pulling out scriptures trying to correct her, she would have got offended and started probably throwing a little temper tantrum or something like that. You know what I mean? We don't even feel like dealing with that right now.
God, I mean, furthermore, we're supposed to rehearse the righteous acts. Us being men out here on the highways and byways, you know what I'm saying? It's not enough to just be. It's not enough to be the standard outside of being on the highways and byways. We gotta also be the standard on the highways and byways as well, if not more so. We're not trying to discord with no female. How foolish do that look? You got it, bro.
So it said, thus shalt thou be truly learned and approved of all men living. So it says, I'm going to go back to Proverbs 1 and 23. Turn you in my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsels, and with none of my reproof, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Continue, you got that.
It says, it said, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, they were none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and will be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But who shall hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil.
And be quiet from the fear of evil. And great evil is coming to this land. All right? Great evil is coming to this land. All this pride you see going on around us, man, that's going to stop by the will and power of Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. All these servants that got their heads up high, they're going to learn to bow down in that time. All right? When all this sword destruction comes upon this place. Was that it on that, bro?
All right, and with that, we want to give all praises to Yahawah, Hashem, Yahawashi,
Bahashem, Rafah, Kadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom, and keep up the diligent work of the people that are trying to labor in the dispensation in the word of Yahawah, Hashem, Yahawashi, and true sincerity to their lot or ability that the Lord gave them, and brothers, what I'm saying, just stay humble, stay, whatever you go through, just remember, this is our comfort, this is our woman, what I'm saying. So with that, shalom.
Shalom.